What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So again, just another follow-up video. This is part 3 of my video game collection, and the first video game console and video games that I have that is still intact, sort of, is the Super Nintendo. No, not the Nintendo. I only have a few games. Star Fox, X-Men and Spider-Man or something like that. Yeah, this is the only game that as of right now that works, is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I always have trouble for some reason with this one. It doesn't work per se, I don't know why, but the Ninja Turtles one does work, and it's a really fun game. I have a lot of fun playing this console. Brings a lot of memories. I played it long time ago when I was like maybe like 4 or 5, and I would always play with my brothers. We'd play like Star Fox, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Time, Super Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong Country, all those classic games, classic hit games basically. And but yeah, Turtles in Time was a big one for me. I used to always play it. But yeah, just wanted to share this console with you guys. I mean, this is the only one that still works. Look, I'm actually showing this on a pause screen. She's yeah. So yeah, really fun console. But yeah, I just wanted to show that's one of my collection consoles that I have with 3 games. But yeah, this is really old. It just looks very old. I don't even think that's the original color. It's supposed to be white and it's all like tan brown. It's gross. But yeah, it's just old school. But let's go to the next console. Alright, so next console I have is the N64. This console, actually, it doesn't even hardly work anymore. Can try it. I just think because it's probably old, but yeah, I have like Star Fox, Super Smash Bros. It's like all faded. Jesus. Spider-Man. That was a good one. I really like that one. Out Kings 2000. Shadow Empire. That's a really cool game. I really love that one a lot. Mario Tennis. This is another fun one. One of my favorites. 007. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Really fun one. Blitz. Oh, I loved this one. This was one of my favorite football games. Yeah, this was like the only football game I would ever play. This one caused a lot of fights with my brothers. Just the tackling part, getting jumped on, jumping on another Mario Kart and copy. It was a Rogue Squadron, Star Wars, and Racer, pretty much the pod racing. That was a fun one. Donkey Kong 64. Really cool game. I like the yellow. Extreme 64, like a biker game. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much my collection. Yeah, like kind of have all the controls still. You get green, purple, and like a clear one, and then yeah, the classic gray. It does work, but again, yeah, I'm not sure. I have to look into it again. But this is one of my, again, fun favorite childhood consoles growing up. I don't know how many fights I would get in with my brothers playing Super Smash Bros back in the day, and my gosh, it caused so much chaos in the house. Oh my goodness, I don't know how many times my mother would pick up my consoles or video games and like literally break them in front of us because my brothers and I were always fighting. Pretty much always fighting over these games. But yeah, really fun console in general. And then yeah, let me show you guys the next one. All right, so the next console I have here is the PS2. This was my brother's console. He kind of just gave it to us. He kind of gave it to me and my other brother, but I'm the one who kind of kept it for him. I've always had it, and I still have all my PS2 games. This is all my PlayStation 2 games. Can share with you guys. I have the Star Wars saga, the 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3. Clone Wars. This was actually this is one from my friend Aaron Castillo. He gave it to me. Really fun game. SSX 3. These are fun snowboarding games, one of the best snowboarding games out there. Revenge of the Sith, this was like my go-to game for a while. I was always playing this one, Revenge of the Sith. The story mode with all the movie cutscenes in between was just so awesome. Like, I felt like I was seeing spoilers, but even though the movie already came out, I felt like that was wrong, you know what I mean? To see the cutscenes from the movie. But again, yeah, this is one of the coolest Star Wars games ever. Battlefront, another one that my friend gave me. This is the first Battlefront. Man, this game, yeah, full on like battles. Really cool game. I love this one. Another SSX Tricky. This is the second one. Yeah, all the tricks and all the flips and all that stuff. Really fun snowboard games. Really cool, nostalgic. Sonic Heroes. Oh man, this game was so fun. This was one of my first Sonic games I ever played. Like I'd actually beat the whole way. This one was really cool. I liked how you could be Sonic. You could be any kind of team, but yeah, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, you know, you could be all three of them. And yeah, this was a really fun Sonic game. Very difficult though, too, back then. I remember I had trouble beating it. Street Fighter, this is the anniversary collection. This has all of them, like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, and the third strike, basically. Yeah, this was a really fun Street Fighter. Man, it's all like, the case is like completely warped, but everything's still in the cases. I have everything still works. Yeah, the PlayStation, see it's on. Classic one. I was always playing this in the arcade. I mean, I never actually played it so much on the console, but obviously Time Crisis 2 and 3 were so fun to play on the arcade, especially like at Peter Piper's, or always doing the whole two guns in front of the kids, just acting like a badass or whatever. That was a fun game. Indiana Jones Lego collection. This is 1, 2, and 3. Really cool. These games are so fun, and they take a while to beat sometimes, because you have to like really go back and forth, and it's a lot of mystery, and you have to like parts that you're just like, wait, I thought I already went over here, and stuff like that. But these are really fun games back then, like that. Transformers. Yeah, this was a fun game. Classic, you know, action game. Just full-on robots fighting, chasing the cars, and you know, all the things and whatnot. But really, kind of, I remember it was kind of a little difficult for me. I remember to beat Crazy Taxi. This was a fun game. I used to always play this in the arcade. I was always Axel or Gus. I remember. I heard that they're gonna make a movie out of this. That's what I heard. This was such a fun little racing car game. This was really cool. We have Monster Jam, Urban Assault. This was like just like all the tricks and freestyle, all that's the monster trucks, what they do, racing and stuff. Superman Returns. This was a fun game. I remember playing this one a lot. Just getting through the first stage, I remember just being with the Superman that had the silver costume, and then once you're actually in the city, it's so fun. I remember there was a mission where you had to burn like some sort of like something with your heat vision, and you had to keep burning it, and just the way you would go down into like from Earth, from the outside all the way into Earth. I remember you would like speed up your speed, and man, this game was really fun back in the day. This was this was one of the coolest Ninja Turtle games I remember playing in the 2000s. The only thing I didn't like about it was that it was a one-player game. Would have liked to have it be as a two-player, but I can understand why they went one player, mainly because of the story. It's like the Turtles are kind of all separate, and still one of the best Ninja Turtle adaptation animated movies by far, one of the best. But the game, this one was really fun. You really do a lot of like cool ninja stuff, like jumping up on the walls, like parkouring between the buildings and stuff. Yeah, this was a really fun game. I remember Spider-Man, Friend or Foe. You know, you could be Spider-Man, you could be all these different characters for the Prowler, Iron Fist, Venom, Black Cat. Pretty much, yeah, you play as a villain or as a friend or whatever, you know. But a lot of cool like stages of the theme, like whether it's Sandman's theme, Dr. Octopus's theme, Green Goblin's theme, all these like different stages. Really fun game. I don't know too much about like shooting games, but like there's only a few hand-picked ones like 007 and the Medal of Honor was one of the first shooting games I ever played. And yeah, it's like you gotta survive, and you gotta like really, it feels like the World War, moments of the game. And but I remember, yeah, this was one of the first shooter games I ever got. And then after, I think I did try on PlayStation 3, which was Call of Duty Black Ops. That was the one I remember. I did try that one, and that one actually was pretty fun. This one, Spider-Man Web of Shadows. Man, I can't believe I still even have some of these games. They're so like old now. But yeah, this was a cool game. I remember, I forgot what the moral of the story is with this one. I forgot what happens. Rampage, as a buddy of mine gave me this one again. Just total destruction. Yeah, these are pretty much like monsters fighting each other and destruction and all that. So that's a really cool game. Ooh, these Batman Lego games were really fun. I think there's like 4 Batman Lego games. I've played the first 2, I believe, but the third one I've never played yet. But the first one was really cool. I really liked playing that one. Oh, that's right, the Incredible Hulk. This is the one I still haven't even beat. It's weird, like they're so fun, they're Incredible Hulk games. Like, you just, so much destruction. You can pick up things, throw people, throw cars and all that, but I still haven't beat it. This is a classic right here, Spider-Man 2. This one was constantly on a loop for me. From the movie to the game, like I remember coming home every single day in middle school, just like turning my PlayStation 2 on, playing this for like maybe 6 hours. I remember at a time. I remember I was just so hyped. The gameplay was so cool, and you could roam the city forever and for hours, just doing side missions and just jumping off buildings. This game was bananas. Oh yeah, Ultimate Alliance. I remember this. I remember seeing an ad on those TVs that they would have like in the media section, and I remember seeing the trailer of this Spider-Man, Captain America, Wolverine, and Thor fighting like robots from Ultron or something. And I remember watching that, and I was like, this looks like the coolest game ever. And you could be any character from like Deadpool, yeah, Ghost Rider, The Thing. Really awesome. And the Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Yeah, I just recently bought it on my PS4, and man, it's one of the best games ever. Yeah, obviously I still have it on PS2, but I think with that bundle, that's where it kind of grabbed me, because you get a whole collection of old nostalgic games all together. One of my favorite fighting games ever, like duo fighting games, was this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 2003 one. And man, I don't know how many years I was playing this game, just constantly playing this one every day when I got home from school. Tekken is a huge game for me, another fighting game besides like the Mortal Kombats. Tekken was the other games I was constantly trying to get better at, like the fighting games. Tekken Tag Tournament, oh my god, these were my jam back in the day. But yeah, those are pretty much my PlayStation 2 games I have. Yeah, there's so many. Yeah, look at that Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. So yeah, pretty much all my PlayStation games, they all still work. And this next console I bought online, and it's kind of like one of those consoles that you have, and it's like over 60,000 games. This one cost me like 200, I think, and it has like every single console game you can think of. So it has all these games, like, see, it actually has the Super Nintendo. It has, I mean, there's so many games here that you can think of. There's it says 221 games just off the Super Nintendo. So like, these are games that I had, but I lost most of them. And then, but like the class, it has like everything you can think of. All the games that that pretty much anybody's played, any of these consoles, Super Mario Nintendo or whatever. And then it has, let's see, it has the Genesis, Sega, it has PlayStation, 264 games for PlayStation. Like, that's insane. I can't even keep up. Like, look how many games there are. There's everything you can think of. That's insane. There's, oh yeah, look, Crash Bandicoot. Look at that. It has all the classic ones. My God, there's too many to count. Yeah, so But it has everything here. You can see. Yep, Harry Potter. Superhero versus Capcom and all those other ones, classic ones. Jesus, Mortal Kombat. Look at that, awesome. Look at that, jeez. Let's go to another console. Let's see. It has, yeah, some of these I don't even know what they are. Oh yeah, the Nintendo. I forgot about that. The classic Nintendo. Super Nintendo, the first, I'm sorry, it has the first Super Mario Brothers. Trying to find some classic ones. Jeez. Let's see. Oh, Karate Champion. I remember that one. Karate Champ. That's a great one. Oh man. There's too many to keep. Too many to name. Wow. Oh yeah, N64. Look at these. 74 games for N64. Superman. Super Smash Bros. Look at that. Already has that. Super Mario World. Those are the exact same games I played. Star Fox 64. Man, that Star Fox, yeah, I mean, that was a big one for me. Obviously, yeah, the console and then the actual remote is not going to feel the same as the actual joystick and all that, but again, it's the nostalgic of playing these games. They were so cool, iconic. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 4. Oh yeah, GoldenEye. Look, see all the Super Mario, all the Super Nintendo 64 games. Look at that. Most of them. They don't have all of them, but I did hear a rumor that they are going to start making a Super Nintendo 64 console with all these games, probably like over who knows how many games. This only has like, yeah, 74 games, but that's insane. It has probably all the Sonics, obviously, because Sonic was, you know, wow. But yeah, it's just like it was just a thing I purchased online, and yeah, it has oh yeah, even Game Boy games. Look at that. You know, all these handheld things, all retro games. Donkey Kong has Dig Dug, Galaga, all the classics, Atari. Yeah, this thing was really cool. I purchased it online again, yeah, so. But yeah, this is one of my other consoles I have, just for in case of a rainy day that if I ever want to play old school games again. Yeah, look at that, 1700 almost, just in the Super Nintendo. That's insane. And finally here, I have some of the PS3 games. This is, well, my wife's PS3. She had this and her GameCube. I lost my GameCube long ago, and she still had her GameCube saved, and she had all these other games. Batman Dark Knight, or sorry, Arkham Asylum. I played that one. This one too, Tekken versus Street Fighter. That's a fun game. Yeah, she still had some of these on GameCube. Need for Speed. Oh, still God of War, PS3. Mortal Kombat. Oh yeah. Lord of the Rings. Man, that's awesome. Grand Theft Auto 5. Sims 3. And then she has these. Paper Mario. That's a classic one. And then the Sonic. What is it? Sonic Adventure Battle 2. Yeah. This is the PS3 right here. She has her GameCube still in here intact. It's crazy. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. Yep, it's still here. Cool, cool. Alright, I think my last console here. Need for Speed. Jurassic World. This one kind of sucks, honestly. Still haven't played this one. It Takes Two, but I hear it's a really good game. Spider-Man. This one's like ridiculous. Crash Bandicoot. This is the trilogy, the reboot trilogy. Really cool, nostalgic one right there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is a really cool one. Kind of like very comic book, gritty. Godzilla. This game cost me like almost $80. It's like this game is. I don't even think people realize that this game almost on the market is worth more like in like $300 to $400 now. So if you look up this game, the Godzilla, I don't know what else it's called, but it's like this. It came out in 2015. Yeah, this you can't even find this game anymore. Get this one, the Saga Collection, the Star Wars Saga Collection. That's cool. Has all of them 1 through 9. Mortal Kombat 11, Kingdom Hearts. This is a good one. This is Kingdom Hearts 3, I believe. Yeah. Lego Collection, Black Ops. This is a cool one, but I don't play it as much, but still a really good game. That one's fun. And then I have my other ones that are on digital download, like Sifu, Stray, Marvel vs. Capcom, and then I think a few other ones. Last of Us, Batman, Arkham Knight, all these other games, PS4 games that I have. My Switch games, I can just kind of go over them real quick. Mario Kart, hey! Zelda, Sonic Frontier Forces, Mario Odyssey, Donkey Kong Country Freeze, Super Mario Superstars, and I believe I have my Super Smash Bros. There you go. Gotta have the new Super Smash Bros. So, but that's pretty much it for as far as my video game collection. That's all I have. Everything video games, all that, and they're all still intact. Most of them, majority of them, they all still work, and it's just, I guess, an ongoing collection that I'm still adding. Well, I don't collect games as much anymore. Only probably digital download. Like if it's like something I can purchase online, maybe I'll buy it. But I only buy hard copies if I really need it or want it. But just kind of get quick, easy access to it, then I'll probably just download it. Yeah, this is pretty much the sum of my video game collection. Let me know in the comments below what you guys' video game collections were growing up, and consoles and video games, etc. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in part 4, which is my DVD collection. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.